What's going on? It's a great day to be alive. Don't tell me otherwise. Now, this is a video where I'm checking in with you. Oftentimes, in a lot of this stuff on YouTube, not just sync licensing, people will give advice and we don't come back and we don't check up on you to see if you follow through. And I think that's actually probably the number one most reason why people don't succeed in most of the stuff. They don't have accountability or anyone just checking up to see how they're going. I know when I was working with my mentor, just starting with sync licensing, we would talk probably once every couple of months, get on a Zoom chat, face to face, see each other faces and just talk about life in general, and then getting down to the nitty gritty of how can I make my sync licensing better, my music and my status. And that helped me keep pushing through, man, because he was doing his thing. I hadn't had any placements, but I was taking his advice and it just built a rapport. So I'm coming here to ask you, how are your goals going for sync licensing? Even if you're already in the game, how many more placements have you have? How many more production libraries have you reached out to? How many people have you networked with? Sometimes you just don't, opportunities just don't come. You have to build rapport, build a relationship. I'm reflecting on my goals and I thought, hey, I want to push back on somebody else to see where your goals are at. So tell me in the comments where you at with your goals, and it's okay. It's okay if you haven't met your goals. So the reason why I got on this topic is because I've changed my goals, right? I set a big goal for the whole year and I was like, that's too long. I've been reading other stuff that you can see results if you break stuff down. Well, right. So I'm trying to break it down. For the past couple of months, I had to make, especially in the January and February, I had to make 7 albums for this one company. And I was excited at first because I'm like, oh yes, give me all the details so I can make this music, more opportunities to get placements. But after I finished, I was so drained. I didn't want to do anything musical, my own music, nothing. So I said, let me change my goals. So one of the goals that I stated before in an earlier video was to get into more sync libraries, because I hadn't got into any new ones last year. I just been working with the ones I'm already in. But this year, I think I'm gonna put that on hold a little bit longer. And I'll tell you why. One, I love doing sync music, but that is still someone else's wants, right? And I have wants. I go back to the days in my head when I first started making music where it was all about what I wanted to make, experimentation, doing different styles of beats. And I really missed that, man. So that's what I want to get back to. And also, I've been putting more of my focus into practicing and learning how to DJ. So that was already one of my goals, learn how to DJ, but I've really been focused on it because wedding season is coming. I got something upcoming right now. It's not a DJ gig. I'm not DJing yet. I'm just doing other AV stuff with the company I work with. But my boss said he want to get me DJing, right? It makes sense. The more DJs he can have on his staff, the more weddings he can book, the more income. So I said, let me get on this. Let me try. I don't know if I like doing wedding DJing for the long term, but I said, let me give this a try. Go hard at it right now, because even though I'm not making money, the potential for money will be quicker than waiting for sync licensing, right? I can go to the wedding events and I can practice, right? He said he'll let me go when he have his DJs out and I can practice a little set, maybe 10 minutes. Now that hands-on practice is going to be very valuable for me in the future and not just staying in my bedroom being a DJ. So that's why I shifted my goals away from trying to get into a sync library, because I can focus energy with that. But let's say I get into another library. Well, now I have to make out music. If new briefs come, then I got to drop what I'm doing to get in these briefs. Now I don't have to do it, but I don't want to miss out on an opportunity where if this is the one song I get and it blows up big, I'd rather have taken that shot than to not taking it and let the brief go unfulfilled on my end. So that's why I'm switching my goals. I also think it just makes sense. I've been talking to a lot of other people about that I wanted to get into DJing. They said, oh yeah, that makes sense because you already make music. And I never thought about it until I'm practicing DJing, because I love music and I have my dance fitness company. I like to dance. It just goes hand in hand. I'm already used to being in front of people teaching fitness classes, so I understand how to MC, how to talk to people, how to get the crowd hype. So it just makes sense. So I've been having a lot of fun practicing DJ. So this is what I've been focusing on for this quarter update. And coming in the next quarter, I still probably would be practicing DJing. And if I get a couple of briefs here and there, that will be fine. So if you're working on your goals, let's say you're trying to get into music production libraries, but you're not getting into them, it's okay you haven't met your goals, especially with trying to get into libraries. It's going to take a while for them to get back. They may be busy, or you may get into it quick. You just caught them at the right time. But I really want to know, drop in the comments below, what's your goals? Because I want to try to help you out and have some kind of accountability afterwards. And speaking of accountability, I want to give a shout out to Clint. He has a YouTube channel and he just launched his a new type of program where he actually provides this for you. And I saw that on his channel and I said, oh man, this dude is doing his thing. So he does the same thing as me, sync licensing. He has videos. And he was saying that one thing is missing is the accountability on the back end, right? The making sure that you stay on top of it, because I think we all can lose our way once life gets in there. If you got a family, kids, bills, a house, whatever you got, your job, it will get in the way. But he started a program where I think it's once a month you meet, or it may be more, but it's definitely like a mentorship program where you come together with everybody, see what's going on, see where you can help people, uplift people. So go check out Clint on his page. He has a lot of good sync tips too, man. He's been in the game for a long time. So check out his stuff and let me know what's your goals. Take it easy. Peace.